Welcome back. We've got our bolts out. There's a bolt that goes this way and a bolt that goes that way. Two on this side and two on that side. We got our pump disconnect. We got it off. There's a cotter pin up inside, and that's going to be on the last video. And what we're doing now is we're trying to split this tractor. Now keep in mind, if I was to change the clutch, I'd want to split the tractor up here. But I'm working on the transmission. I want to split the tractor back here and not deal with all that stuff. So I'm splitting it back here, so my jack stands are made to do that. And to split it back here. Now, if I go to change the clutch out, I'll modify this jack stand. I'm not complete with it yet. And I'll bolt it to these bolts right here instead of these bolts right here. And I'll take these rails off so I can get the starter off and all that good stuff and split the tractor here to separate the engine from the bell housing, pull the clutch off. So what I want to do, I've got the wheels chalked, and when you begin to split this tractor, you want to keep this crack dead even. And that's one of the reasons I put this jack right here. So it'll start dragging, and I can just hit that jack a couple times and make sure that that gap is dead uniform, because I don't want that top shaft to drag as it's unplugging itself. So I'll make sure that thing is staying dead even. I'll adjust everything else. You know, I've got my permanent jack stand. I'll adjust that dude and make sure that thing is not dragging. I don't want that to drag. So I'll do that I'll check it out on both sides. I'll make sure that that we're keeping that even, uniform, same amount of pressure on it. And once I get that thing to come apart real easy, I don't want to readjust that stuff at all. So at this point, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this tire, because it allows me to put a lot of torque on this. I can push this tire and put more pressure on the tractor. I'm going to put my foot back here on this chalk and just rock that dude. And as I rock it, I'll push that wedge in there a little bit tighter. Well, I'll push it out one or the other. Then I'll go back to the other side. You just don't get in a hurry. You get in a hurry, you're going to hurt yourself. You get in a hurry, it just makes everything that much harder. So just take your time and get that dude to where it's going to come apart just a little bit. And you just keep on working that until you get around. Now, patience. Patience is the key. Patience is the key to everything. Patience is the key to life. If we're not patient with one another, like God's been patient with us, we'll miss a lot in relationships. We'll miss a lot, period. Without patience, we destroy everything. Without long suffering, we squash the life out of the people around us. With long suffering, yes, we get our feelings hurt and misunderstood and cry a few tears, but crying a few tears because you didn't get your way in order to love somebody else is God's way of doing things. And I promise you, and God promises you, that He'll make all things beautiful in His time. But if we try to rush things, if we try to make things happen, we'll hurt ourselves and we'll hurt the people around us. And this yard right here, this was a mess when we got the house. It was a swamp. And I'd say 5 years of digging and getting dirt when I can, and working jobs in people's yards and getting dirt and bringing it home. But this yard is so much different than what it was. Now, it's been raining for the past couple of days, and that all area, right, everything you see in front of you used to be a swamp, and it had brush. You'd walk in there. I'd take past that tree right there. You'd take 10 steps in there and disappear, and it was all, and you'd sink up past your ankles in muck. But now it's been raining for 2 days. There's a couple puddles here and there. Once I get all that stuff graded out, look what's happened. Here a little, there a little, line upon line, precept upon precept. If you give God the same attention in your life, you pursue Him earnestly, but you allow Him to work things out in His time, and then the next thing you know, you'll turn around, you'll be a totally different person. And the relationships that you have will be cherished and beautiful. No longer you'll be a child that's immature, demanding his own way or her own way in everything that you do. But you'll be long-suffering towards the people around you. And you have learned something from the Master whose name is Jesus Christ, who loves you and loves humanity. God bless you. Thank you for watching.